Bharti or Bharti Airtel will rejig the top brass. What are the details for that? Let's connect with Gauri. Gauri, I would say on expected lines, the fact that Sanjay is out now, there's a change of guard.
Yes, Nikunj, that is in fact correct. This is pretty much on expected lines. And this was expected for some time now, given that Manoj Kohli has been in Africa for some time now. This was doing the buzz for some time. So what could be the new role that Manoj Kohli will take when he comes back to India? He will be the managing director. And of course, Gopal Vittal, that has been the announcement already that Gopal Vittal will be the joint managing director. This was pretty much on expected lines. There had to be a role that would be created for Manoj Kohli when he comes back to India. He has already been in Africa for over 3 years now, nearly 3 years. In fact, now it remains to be seen who will really be the new boss as far as Africa is concerned. There has to be some kind of a replacement, some kind of a management rejig that has to be done even for Bharti's Africa operations. But this was pretty much on expected lines that a role will be created for Manoj Kohli, and some kind of a structure will be created where he comes back to India in a management role. As far as Sunil Mittal is concerned, of course, he remains the executive chairman of the company. That is pretty much the management rejig as far as Bharti Airtel is concerned. As you rightly pointed out, Sanjay Kapoor has moved on. He will not be with the company. As far as Manoj Kohli is concerned, February 1st, he comes back to India and he will be the managing director. Remains to be seen what could be the new management that will be created as far as Africa is concerned, because that's a unit that is yet to start making money for Bharti Airtel.
That's my follow-up question. When do you expect clarity on that? Because Africa is in trouble. That's one business which is now a big drag on Bharti's balance sheet.
Absolutely, Nikunj. In fact, this has taken much longer than what Bharti had anticipated. They were expecting that they would be able to turn around Africa operations in just about a little over a year. It hasn't happened. Their planning has just not been on track as far as their Africa operations is concerned. And Manoj Kohli, in fact, they felt was a man who knew how to run the minutes factory, which Airtel had absolutely mastered, which is why, of course, he was sent there and he was the head of the operations. But a lot of changes have already been done, Nikunj. If you noticed, tower assets have been spun off into subsidiaries. They have created a lot of homegrown talent as they feel they have done so. They have even applied for greenfield licenses in a couple of countries, and which is why they feel that now is when they will see traction, and they can, of course, decide to have some kind of a change in management, and which is why they felt it was right time for Manoj Kohli to come back, given that a lot of groundwork has already been done. And to replicate the kind of minutes factory that Airtel has in India, the groundwork for that has already been done in Africa. And then, of course, it's right time for a management rejig.